I'd like to introduce you guys to Mr. Hard Done By. He is so very hard done by. Watch, I'll wait here. That's Mrs. Hard Done By over there. Mr. Hard Done By right there. He's calling me. He's kind of adorable in a way. Little quick evening check for you guys. What's happening, friend? Look at him. What are you doing? You can't show on the phone. No. He's thinking about it. He says, look, buddy, you need to make your way over to that thing over there, empty it out, and fill it back up right now. Hurry up. So we shall do that. It's yeah, evening feeding. Thought I'd just show you guys what he does. And come in here, and something to think about with anybody. Look at him. What do you want? He says, well, hurry up. What's the holdup? He's gotten pretty good with our food. I don't know, you want to call it food aggression kind of thing. I'm just going to pass by here briefly. Hello, Nanners. Yes, I know. Look at him. He gets a little impatient. Kind of testy. Just hurry up. Oh, you got a piece. How about that? Now, a lot of times I'm not, I don't know about not cautious enough, but I'm cautious, but I tend to kind of get where I will, hang on man, this is hard to do one-handed, you know that, right? Just be patient. Here, you guys are going to have to go into the hay bag with me here. And we'll grab other side. He's still just pestering me here, but, and I'll come in and I will hand feed him a little and just drop the rest, kind of idea. But I want him practicing with me, and when I say I'm not cautious enough, I'm quite cautious, but I'm not currently doing what I sort of encourage other people to do, which is to make sure that they leave the space. I don't do it all the time, but I do it sometimes. So sometimes I'll just step in like this and we'll watch his reaction. And I'm just going to step towards him and I'm just going to ask him to make some space like this. And I'm not really doing anything. I'm just sort of walking into him. Now we're really close and he's not stepping back. So I'll just continue and then I'll step back a little. And I want to practice this stuff. And I don't say that, you know, when I say caution, I do it because now I'll put my hand up kind of high and I'll just, you know, you don't give them too hard of a time, but you just kind of say, hey, I'm coming in, I'm coming in, I'm coming in. You're going to have to make some space in a second. And then he makes a little bit of space. And I'll cut him off. But you can see he's still, you know, a little resistant. So we're working on this, but at the same time there's an awful lot of communication that is going on as well. And I can get him to be soft. I'll drop the hay bag for a second and I'll get him to be soft and, you know, work on a little bit of scratchings and stuff like that and have him think less about food, because I want to be in here And I want to be able to be in here, be hanging out with him, not just to give him a bunch of food, but maybe I come in and say, look, I need to groom you a little. I need to check you out. I know you're kind of hungry, but you're not hard done by, even though I've labeled you Mr. Hard Done By. You're not actually hard done by. You're the chubbiest you've ever been in your life. But yeah, I might ask him to back up, and he might. So we get to do a lot of communication when it comes to feeding time, where I get to guard my tiny little pile of hay at this point. It's like, it's my hay. I promise I'll let you get some, but I need to be able to scritchy scratch and you know, just work with him, communicate with him a little bit. Anyhow, I thought that might be kind of interesting to show. So I continue to sort of block him a little, and it's okay a little bit if he kind of says, geez, I'm not overly happy, and it might be because he's worried about Mrs. Hard Done By over there that says, well, I'm gonna come over and eat your food, and you know, she's not, no, you're a good boy. Hey, he says, well, how about that food though? Scratches are all good and whatnot. I'm gonna ask him to back up, do one more. See, that's a lot softer. He's not that happy, but just keep asking. Say, back up. My hand's just on his nose, and it's not much. It's just a little bit of pressure, just a light touch at this point, light, and then pet, and then get back. I could even ask him to wait, kind of thing. Pet him. His head's going up, so he's a little worried. But we want to communicate lots. He's communicated lots to me coming out. I get to communicate lots to him when I come in. Hello. What are you looking at? Something. So, evening routine that I try to work on when I have the time for, and today's one of those days, and you guys have come along for it. And then I'll just get out of his way. See? And we'll give him a little bit more of this and then top it up, give some bananas, because she's a little bit like, hey, you, look at him. Look at these muscles. Sometimes horses don't like it when you touch them when they're eating, so I do this as well. And he'll get a little grumpy with me. Not very, but here and there he'll get a little grumpy. But he's getting some muscles in here. He's got some jiggliness going on now. It's coming along, folks, coming along. Okay, that's it for now. Hopefully that's been a little bit maybe quirky, but interesting. You know, it's another day.